Hello, Divine Kinship. This is Karma, and we are gonna do an Earth Magic. I haven't done an Earth Magic card in a long time, so I wanted to do that for us. It was calling me. Um, these cards are super cool, and then yeah, neato. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everyone is well today. And so here we go. Earth magic, earth magic. Please help guide us on our journey. Give us some inspiration, or maybe even a hard truth, you know? Sometimes that's inspiration too, or just not taking it that way. Alright, so here we go. There we go. The Milky Way. Milky Way perception. What I do have to say, what immediately comes to mind with perception is that everyone has a different one. And when you believe that your perception is the only perception, you're not giving anyone space as far as their perception and their opinion of what has happened. You can have one incident happening and have three or four people there, and they all have a different story about what happened. And that is their perception. Now, there's obviously bold faced lying, which is not cool, but perception's a little bit different. It's kind of like when I was a little kid, I used to try to put things together that were happening around me because I had some things happening around me when I was little. And so I would ask the grown-ups, and I would get all their different perceptions of what was going on and what happened. And most of them were negative. And I always thought, well, there's got to be a positive side to this. There's got to be a positive side to this situation that happened. And then I realized that the positive situation of all that madness and everyone having their own opinion on whatever was going on, the positive aspect of it was me. And it was giving me fuel to understand that there's a difference between acting less reactive and actually feeling that way. And I've learned that over the last couple years. You may not like somebody else's perception of what was going on in that specific time. But if you know, follow the honor the code of respecting fellow human, then you can respect their perception and, maybe move forward. Walk away if you need to. But you don't need to come at it with haste, I guess. When somebody speaks about their perception of things, you don't need to come at it with haste because you don't understand it. You just need to, understand that people are going to have different opinions. People are going to have different perceptions of what happened around you. And as long as you are honoring your word and you are taking care of your actions and your reactions and really focusing on your actions, because honestly, that's the only thing we have to take. That is the only thing we have control over is our actions. So when somebody says, oh, they made me do it, no, that's absolutely incorrect. Your reaction, your trigger made you do it, but it was not them that made you do anything. Just like they can't make you do anything. So perception is a big thing with this, at least in my experience. And I used to think my perception was the right and true. And now I kind of see it a little bit less. Like, okay, well, that's your perception. And that's okay. It's not the way I think about it. It's not the way I feel about it. That's not the way I would react to it, but that is your perception. So that is what I have to say about perception. And the Milky Way. Oh yeah. We're living the high life up here in the Milky Way. That Earth School. Yeah, Earth School. Okay. All right. So the Milky Way. I'm just gonna, dabble in the book here a little. I haven't actually dabbled with this one too much, so I think they're all. Yeah, I think they're all alphabetical on this one. They're all a little different on them, and I'm like, the lotus flower. That ought to be fun. LM. Meadow. Milky Way. Yay, perception. The Milky Way is said to be one of billions of galaxies in the observable universe. Imagine. That's only what we're talking about that we can see. The Milky Way is one of a billion. It contains between 200 to 400 billion stars. The one most familiar to us is the Sun. The oldest star in our galaxy is 13.2 billion years old. It makes our double digits kind of seem small, right? You're like, yeah, the Sun's 13.2 billion years old. Okay. Distance measured in light years and the Milky Way galaxy is believed to be 100,000 light years in diameter. The enormity and vastness staggers the mind and challenges the imagination. Yet it also gives us some notion of where we fit into all this. Right? The Milky Way. Alright, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And stay tuned for more fun and excitement. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Alright, bye. Mwah.